guys, what's up? It's me, Destiny. Welcome back. So today we are going to do basically a review on a palette that I received from an indie brand on Instagram. You guys know I'm on Instagram more and I communicate with companies, and one of the companies that I communicate with sent me a palette called The Earth, and it's from Melted Gem Cosmetics. And this is how the palette looks. Right here, this is the covering, the packaging, the back of it. So if you want to see the review on this palette and you want to see me do an eye look using this palette, keep on watching. As you guys can see, I have my makeup done fully, and the only thing is missing is my eyebrows and my eyes, because whenever I do my eyes, I do my eyebrows at the same time. But first, let's get into the packaging of this palette. So we have the cover, which I just showed you guys, and also we have this card that came inside the palette, and it says Melted Gems, and they have a Facebook and an Instagram. In the back it says, within every gem is a reflection of you. It says, thank you, enjoy your palette, with love, Brittany. And that's the name of the girl who owns the company. And then this is the palette. This is the front packaging, the back packaging. Very pretty. I love how it's silver and it's, reflects a little bit like a mirror. And this is the inside of the palette. You guys, this palette is so nice, so pigmented. I love the glitter. The glitter is chunky, which makes it easy for packing on. You don't have to pack on as much. You will see when I do the look, but has a nice mirror, and those shades are nice too. We will do swatches, but let's first get started on this eye look. Before we start using that palette, we're going to do these brows because they need to be tamed. So I'm using the Milani Easy Brow in dark brown. It has a spoolie on this end, and on the other side it has the pencil. And I just scroll it up a little bit and I start marking my eyebrows, basically outlining them. Once I outline them, I fill it in, and I start filling this way. And then I learned this trick from Mita Mora. I will have her name popped up because I don't know how to say her name right. But anyway, she did an eyebrow tutorial and she showed us to go back in between the hairs like this, so you can get all those bald spots. And once you're done, you just spoolie everything back. You guys see that? Also, you take the excess of what's on this side of the brow and you move it over here and clean it up with your finger like that. You can always go back and just fill in what you think didn't get marked. This has been my eyebrow routine. And then I take the brow gel that I got from Glam by Carla. She's on Instagram too. I'll have her name popped up. And I take the brow gel. I go to the back of my eyebrow so I can just have those hairs stay down. intact, just like that. Alright, so let me work on the other brow and I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. And we're just going to clean up my eyebrows. I'm going to use this Perfect Match from Rimmel London because I like the brush. And we're just going to clean up this bottom here. I got my brow brush that I like to use. Just cleaning up down here. And bring it down. Ugh, my phone keeps going off. I hate being in group chats because of that. Just take a little bit from like the top of the bottle. And just clean my brows. Just like that. Do the same thing to the other side. And there we have two brows. These are tricks that I learned with Mora by Nita. You need to go check out her channel. Like I said, I'm going to have her name pop up and I will have her channel in my description. This beautiful palette. Before we start working on the eyes, I'm going to put some Mary Kay eye primer that I like to use. Just put some on both sides and just work that in with my finger. I hate when you get primer, like eyeshadow primer on your eyelids. Like eyeshadow, I hate when you get eyeshadow primer on your eyelashes. I still have like old glue on there. I'm all over the place today. I like this eyeshadow primer because it's like, it's kind of sticky, so it makes the shadows stay on my eyes, basically, last long. Alright, so once we have that down, we're going to use these brushes that I got from Beats by Bray because that's another company that I'm working with. It's another indie brand. She makes brushes, custom made brushes, and I could just show you guys a couple of them. This is the highlighter brush that she made me. And this is the blending brush, very sparkly. Then we have this brush. It's from the Christmas edition, the foundation brush. It says Joy on it. And also this brush, I love this brush. It has a G for Glam Mondes. We got this brush. This is an outer V brush. We have a bunch of like these Christmassy ones. Cause she was supposed to just send me the blue brushes, but she surprised me and sent me this Christmas edition. I like this one because it has like a ring on it, basically. Very pretty. But anywho, before we get off subject, so I got my mirror. I don't know why I'm grabbing it when there's a mirror in here. So we're gonna go into, we're gonna try to create a Valentine's Day look, hopefully, if I can manage. Maybe Valentine's Day, or maybe just dark vampy. So we're gonna go into this shade, which is Sunstone, and put that into my crease. I love this brush for my inner crease because it fits perfectly. Some brushes just don't fit in there. This brush fits like so perfect. Into a gate, which is this shade right here, and put that above my crease with the same brush. I'm going to go into that shade again, the gate, and there we go. We gotta blend this baby. But overall, I like this palette a lot, guys. I'm just gonna take a little bit because this concealer, a lot comes out. Look up a little bit. I like using this Scone Cosmetics lip brush as for concealer. I don't know why, it's just something I've always done. Just putting concealer. Cutting the grease. We have that cut. Clean this up a little bit with my fingers. Just like that. We're gonna cheat and we're gonna go back with this brush from the glittery ones. And we're gonna go back to that Sunstone. And we're gonna put that above the crease. Well, above the cut crease. You gotta cheat sometimes, you know. We're going to get a flat brush. I'm going to take this glittery one. And we're going to go into the shade Bloodstone, which is this shade right here. I'm going to pack that on my lid, but we're going to do it a certain way, like not fully up. If you have hooded eyes, this will be so easy for you. But if you're like me, I mean, if you don't have hooded eyes, basically just leave a section above open. Oh, these, yeah, guys, these shimmers are very pigmented. You see that? I just said we're going to add some dark. Does that make sense? We're going to use this brush, which is a outer V brush. Sparkly, sparkly. And we're going to go into the shade Matrix, which is this dark brown right here. It's pigmented, so you gotta tap. And we're going to put that on the outer V. I did this look yesterday for Instagram and I was in love, so I was like, let me recreate it on YouTube, but different shades. This brush, no, not this brush, this brush, it's like an eyeliner looking brush, and we're gonna go into, sorry, Amethyst, which is this shade right here, and put that in the area that you left empty, basically. If that makes any sense. Ooh, that's so pretty. Move on to the bottom lash line. I'm so hyper right now, guys. And I'm going to use this brush, which is just a plain red brush. And we're going to go into the shade Sunstone and bring it to the bottom. like I got rid of my son and now this phone of mine won't shut up. This brush, and we're gonna go to that matrix, which is that dark brown, and we're gonna bring that to the back. So let me put some mascara, put some lashes on, clean this all up, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I actually didn't apply lashes because I didn't want to waste lash glue. But what I did is I added eyeliner, which don't even look at it because it looks jagged as shit. And I added Amethyst, the shade, the same shade that we used above in my crease, whatever. I used it in my inner corner and my brow bone. I can't even talk right now. And I think that's all I used from the palette. And I used just around some mascara, nothing different. Overall, this palette is amazing, guys, like really good. Let's add Amazonian, which is this shade right here. Oh no, Amazonite, I'm saying it wrong. And we're just gonna take my finger here and just place that on my lid, like so. I'm just placing it in the center. Ooh, sparkly. See that one, and it looks very pigmented. I love this palette. Okay, so now we're going to do swatches. So okay, so those are the matte shades right there. You guys see that? Very pigmented, blends really well. Very good. Now we're going to swatch the shimmers. Ooh. This is the one that's on my lid. Very pigmented, you guys see that? Very pretty, very pretty and pigmented. I'm gonna swatch the glitters now, but let me clean this. Right, now let's swatch the glitters. Oh. Okay, that's the glitters, and keep in mind I did not use any glue, so yeah, very nice. Overall, my opinion on this palette is it's amazing. So you can get yours at miltagemcosmetics.com or the Instagram and go through their website through their Instagram account. Very good earth palette. I do recommend it. So if you guys enjoyed these swatches and you enjoyed this look and you enjoyed hearing me, give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that red subscribe button and join my GMD squad. And hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Thank you for watching and happy Valentine's Day. Bye!
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.